Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to Island Fans. I see Cello there rocking out. That's a Stoke City shirt, isn't it, Cello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So I see Cello is joining us tonight. Sure, some of the other fellas gonna roll in later down. I know Moy can't make it and Sucrose can't make it. But I think they sent the prediction. Moy gave his prediction the other day too, so Sucrose sent his prediction. So we'll get into all that. But before we get we touch all that, what the vibes, Cello? What the latest?
Me good. Me just take it easy. Just wait for Saturday come for kill people. They don't know from a team. They don't know. I just
That
want
that
Arsenal. Me just want to see Arsenal play. Me just want the
regular
week how
program.
it done for see Arsenal play.
Right. Um, yo, first thing we gotta touch on, yeah, the transfer window was closed. The Ziyech deal didn't go through. The Enzo deal went through. I think Nottingham Forest. I think for the hope for the season in the summer and January. Then they signed 28 players in total. But the big news for today, the big news for today is definitely the what do you call it? What am I naming the cello? What am I naming the title?
Eh?
It's not. I don't want to say what he didn't do, but Mason Greenwood, Mason Greenwood.
My happy V.
uh, You're happy for because the charge is being dropped. That doesn't mean he's not guilty, right?
But listen to me,
That means
Bucky.
he's not guilty.
Listen to me. If
Yeah,
them
yeah, yeah.
charges against you, right? Possibly the evidence that they give no add up toward them in add up. You
Right.
understand? So in that case, right, the prosecution, if they're not for fight against free lie
For Vicky.
and not for convict pan. You understand?
Right.
A convict a man pan rumors. You have assault. You have
Yeah,
them
right.
them
You have
have
to need
proof.
concrete evidence. You can't be
Yeah.
circumstantial at all. I get that. But I mean, as for I mean, as for a footballer, a young footballer too, very promising. Um, it would be unfortunate if his career just went up in smoke. However, I say that, but if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. As talented as you are, no one is above the law, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So it's left to be seen now what Manchester United is going to do because he was on suspension all along. If I guess if they believe that he is innocent, then they will bring him back. But if they believe that there's some part of it where it's a bit shady, I feel like we will see.
Okay,
They'll
let me tell
probably
you
just
something,
terminate
Max.
his contract.
See in this country, you see when you have money, you hear
Hmm.
woman do all kind of subbing, forget your money. Real subbing, me tell you,
Yeah,
me
I hear
in
you.
the
I mean,
country,
not just that
me in the
country,
country,
it's all over, isn't it?
yeah. And me not say, me, me not say everything that they say a lie, or everything that they say are not true. You understand?
Right.
Probably there are things that he did, but because our relationship. Because from what me hear, the two of them was in a relationship. You
Well,
understand?
I hear all that, but you know what? I don't want to delve too much in it because I don't know the facts. I
That's
don't
what
know
me
the
tell you.
facts. Yo, Suka, in the comments, say greetings, fellas. Well, man, wonder if you're talking from experience, fellow. Your face green, smiling, laughing. You wanna know if you're talking from experience.
Yeah, me talk my experience. Me talk my
That's what it's
experience.
about to do.
So I've been in a situation, but not like that. You understand? Innocently. You get me? I see when you're
Right.
innocent, that it can mash up your future, yeah. Because people picture you different after a while.
Yeah, right. And that, I think that's why it's so key that I think in Antigua they do that too. When it comes to these types of charges,
Yeah.
they don't until you're proven guilty, they won't mention your name.
But
So
listen,
to I try and
even if
protect the
in okay, the difference between here and Antigua, like when you're proven not guilty, the media come and let them know here. This man was charged with this and they find him not guilty. And yeah, but in Antigua then they come and they say nothing.
all right. Right. Well, let's see what happens with Greenwood. What this space, if anything develops, of course, guys, we'll talk about it.
But
So
Greenwood coming back, the strengthen that Manchester United team. He could be because he has something to prove now.
I mean, I saw today in the group, Memphis was saying Ganacho, I think is the pronunciation, on the right. I think we said, and Greenwood and Ganacho on the left and Greenwood on the right. So it sounds like the $86 million fidget spinner, as
He can
he
sit
is
down now.
called on Twitter.
Trust me, he can sit down.
Wow,
Me believe so.
wow.
Me believe he can sit down because at this present moment, he not really doing nothing.
And we don't even know what Greenwood, what level of fitness that Greenwood's
No,
into.
Greenwood,
And
he has been training by himself.
okay,
When they say
okay,
he was locked up, he never really been in the prison or nothing. He was on bail, but he was doing his self training.
okay. Well, nothing beats game time, so of course you'd have to come back and get match fit. All right, Stella,
Yeah.
let's jump straight into it. Tomorrow, the game is the first game of the weekend. It's Chelsea versus Fulham. High spenders, the big spenders, them man with the deepest pocket. Chelsea versus Fulham. I think if my memory serves me right, I think Felix is back for this game.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be back for this game.
Felix is back for this game. They have Modric. I think they say it's either Reece James or Chilwell. One of them should be fit for this game. What are you expecting, Celo?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be honest, right? As much as Chelsea buy so much players, like them still have a gel together. You
Yeah,
understand? And
right.
Fulham team gel together already. And Derby. You understand? But
I was saying, Celo, when you look at Chelsea's team, for the amount of money that they spend, I feel like everybody's caught up in the dollars and cents of it. That the last focus of can this team play together? Because when you look at I don't think they have a DM because they just sold us Jorginho. Kante is still out. I think Kovacic is out too. Enzo Fernandez is not a DM. So what's
but
going to happen in
if
that midfield here?
wait, let me see something. Give me 1 second. Let me want to check something quick before I see this.
Okay, because I was looking at it today. I'm like, okay, they have a lot of names on paper, and I mean that's great. But I think that everybody is now expecting. Oh no! Super is saying tough game, so expect that. João Felix
Joao
is still
Felix out.
out.
Felix still out.
João
Yeah,
Felix
Felix.
is
That's
still
that's
out.
what I'm just going to check
See,
just now.
that's even okay. Super is saying drop mount in the backside, down as a DM. Okay, I mean that could be detrimental to you, though, Super.
Tuka,
But that's
if
what
you
I'm
drop,
saying. I don't know who's going to be the DM or what formation they're even going to line up with, because that's another thing, too.
he probably
But
might change the formation tomorrow.
all the midfielders, Selo, what I'm just thinking is that most of them box to box. None of them are the deep line playmaker. Not even Enzo.
This is why this is I was watching press pass, soccer press pass, and they were saying Chelsea's going to regret selling Jorginho, and
I've heard talks about that. Yeah.
especially at this time when all the rest deep line playing them injured.
Out. Mm-hmm.
You know natural CDM. Everybody else a box to box real. You understand?
Well, we'll see. I think Suk was said in the group that he's gonna go 1-0 Chelsea. What are you going, Selo?
No, I count out Fulham, but maybe Chelsea will win 2-1.
I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. I feel like maybe the game is coming too early. I know if it's one thing, when I think about Chelsea now, I'm genuinely excited because I know they have that boy, that Ukrainian winger over on that side. I'm even thinking about putting him in my fantasy team because he's just that live wire. Whether he starts or not, I feel like even if he gets 20 minutes, he's going to at least create two chances there. I don't know if they will score or if he will score or if whoever he's trying to assist will score, but I feel like he's just a live wire. So I'm going to go, with notwithstanding that, I'm still going to go 1-1 Chelsea versus Fulham.
Chelsea
The
won, man.
next game,
But the thing is,
yeah,
like with
Chelsea
that
home.
Chelsea team, like they're not natural strike up front.
That's right, you're right, bro. That Havertz thing, I don't have any faith in Havertz as a nine. Well, I
Okay.
don't yeah, as a nine, as the furthest man forward.
They can play a similar formation to what Arsenal play. Kovacic play deeper and you play Havertz and Mount. Aubameyang and game, man. What happened? Aubameyang can't get
Yeah, I
game.
don't I don't feel like what's his name? Potter really backs Aubameyang.
But you have to use it because you know nobody else.
But even when he's been there and Havertz, you still give Havertz a nod. Tuchel is saying Zachary is going to be back soon. Still an early shock for FPL Chelsea players, but you need to see how they play. I hear you on that, but I saw a cameo from Modric, and I'm excited. Yeah, you see, he's saying Potter don't trust the Bamian. Potter don't trust the Bamian. So we'll see how we go. We'll watch that one with bated breath tomorrow
But
or
Pat don't trust
afternoon.
Aubameyang. But Pat play Aubameyang out wide. He not play the man he prefer position. He play the man out wide.
But you
And
see,
yeah,
I
you don't
he's
have no
using the
creativity in
stopgap.
your team. You don't have no creativity in your team. So where figure happen? You not gonna
Well,
play nothing because nobody to give you no
they have
ball.
Enzo now, the World Cup winner. So we'll see how that
Enzo,
goes.
Enzo
Everton
become settled in
versus
the England.
Arsenal.
Make
He
Enzo
does.
no. Enzo no this and Portugal where walk through man no. Man kick it down in
Back,
England for real no.
back, back. We'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Everton versus Arsenal, Cello. I know you were saying earlier in the show, you just look forward for the weekend. You just want the week done, so Arsenal can come and bang for you on the weekend. Everton though,
This game will
you know
be a
in
tough
England,
game.
we talk
This
about the
game will
new
be a
manager
tough game.
but Sean Dyche just coming in. That's probably the only
The game
sign.
will
That's
be
the
a
only
tough game.
signing Everton made. How do you see this? Like you say, I hear you saying that it's going to be a tough game. But Arsenal has been on a run, a very good run. But can we expect? Okay, you say it's a tough game. How tough a game do you think it's going to be?
Every time they fight for survive, yeah. They are a new manager, like he a kind of defensive minded manager. You understand?
4-4-2.
So you probably try sit and try hope for catch on a counter. You understand me? Say it could be a tough game, but me go for Arsenal too now.
You're
But it
going
could
for
be a tough
Arsenal 2
game.
0 right? You see, Cello. We know Potter, not Potter. We know Sean Dyche and good
Yeah.
night, Monchi. And one thing we know from Sean Dyche team, they're gonna run. I think I heard I was just before the show. They were saying that the first thing Sean Dyche did when he came in to training
Kill them
was
run.
give them a big test
Yeah.
because you want to know, yo, who up for this? So I know. I mean, when you look at the Everton team too, they're not a team to be down in relegation. And I want to say a team, as in the collection of players,
Mm.
but they have been playing well. But I feel like Sean Dash could get a tune out of them. I do hope that the tune comes after tomorrow. Do hope that the tune comes after tomorrow. But notwithstanding that, I am confident in Arsenal. I'm confident in Arsenal and what we have been doing. And I also am confident in the fact that no, we can switch some gears because we've made a couple of signings. Just to rejuvenate the team. You know, when Martinelli is not doing so well, then you bring on a Trossard. We still have Smith Rowe, still have Fabio Vieira to operate in those tight spaces, which I think undoubtedly Everton will come and try to sit back. I don't see them
Yeah.
trying to come and play us and match us man for man, um, and match us toe to toe because I
Yeah.
feel that damn is playing it in our hands.
So that's what
Tuchel
I'm
is
telling you.
saying I should try to make it hard, 12 man behind the ball.
Behind the bar.
After
Yeah,
a
that's the
winner,
same thing
though,
say try hit
I
on the counter.
believe. All right, Munchie came in before Joe. Munchie, what's your prediction for Arsenal versus Everton?
No, Chelsea versus Fulham first.
Right, let's do that. What's the prediction for the Chelsea one? Chelsea versus Fulham, and your Everton versus Arsenal.
Um, but, Chelsea Fulham. It might be a draw.
Yeah, I went for a draw too. Everton Arsenal.
Um, Everton Arsenal. No, they love say maybe first maybe
New manager bounce.
Yeah. New manager bounce. As you say, they hope maybe
Yeah,
Sean Dice might have something to prove to Burnley. Who they coach? Burnley they coach?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have something to prove. He's gonna fight because he gonna want everything to stay up. But he don't know Burnley could come up, so you want to meet them. I believe going
Everton have
against
a new stadium building, they can't afford to get relegated.
yeah, going against a team like Arsenal on your first game to prove a point is going to be difficult. He's going to give Arsenal a fight, but I think Arsenal will nick it. It won't be easy as for Arsenal, not because Everton's position, but because we know Sanders and how he can
Yeah,
set
man,
up.
two banks of four.
So, yeah, Arsenal will nick it. Yeah,
All
Arsenal
right.
will nick
Joe?
Night fellas. Chelsea,
Yeah.
Fulham. I said 2-1 Chelsea, and I actually said the same for the Arsenal game, 2-1 against Everton. We're playing
All
that.
right.
We're playing at Everton's home, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
good
yeah,
to
I
see.
said 2-1 Everton. Yeah, the man go come out to do like a fight with them, like she said, new manager bounce, and not just well, Pickford back.
Pickford was out.
He was out
Oh,
for a short period of time, but I don't know if it was like a long if
Yeah,
I
maybe
heard.
I had some kind of
Pickford back.
injury. So Pickford back, yeah, because
Pickford back.
it also depends. It also depends on what Pickford they have in goal tomorrow. Because we've
Mm.
seen many games where teams have gone and outplayed them, and Pickford save everything, and then their man nick on goal, they hold the 0-0, and and then not just that, the way Sean Dyche plays, this ultra defensive um way of playing that is kind of in Pickford's favor as well. So. Yeah, but I say we beat them 2-1. I don't think it's going to be an easy game because the manager bounce, then the setup and everything. But it's one thing playing against a Burnley that is well oiled and tuned versus playing an Everton that is just being taught, the system.
It's like what? This is what, 4 days? 4 days in?
Yeah, five.
This
They'll
is
have, they'll
five.
have 5 days of training before a game. Yeah.
All right, quick one for Joe and Cello. For me, this is a straight up no. But I'm seeing conversations about it on Twitter. Do you drop Martinelli for Trossard?
No.
Cello stick? Cello frozen?
Boy, no,
You
no,
know,
no, no, no. Boy, for the past couple of games, Martinelli didn't really pay nothing. He come on against Man City and look like a bright, but I can't drop him, man.
yeah,
Can't drop him, man.
that's how I see it. Lead the
You see
squad
now,
how we see it.
what I say this like shot. You see now, you can't drop Martinelli, no. Especially in a game like this. Martinelli can stretch them. And see when they're tired now, Trossard just come on and take advantage. Because you don't know, he little and nippy. You
Right.
understand? You know what I mean?
All right. Well, yeah, I'm of that same view too, guys. Guys, Brighton versus Bournemouth scoreline. Kai say the train today.
Yeah, I saw it. I say Brighton beats them. Brighton beats them 2-0.
I think
Going 2-0.
3.
And is it my internet or Cello is frozen?
He's freezing. He's freezing on and off.
Right. Okay. Yeah, Cello. So he was saying earlier that
Say that
his
again?
internet was giving him
Me?
trouble. Morris say there in the comments. Super say 3-1 Brighton. Bournemouth did make some signings, So,
Yeah,
but
but making
I mean
making signings and having time to
that's
son.
true.
That's what I think about.
That's true. And Brighton been doing well. Go get
Yeah.
Montreal in.
Yeah, I made Suka. He was like it.
I can hardly hear you, Montreal.
I say I agree with Suka, the 3-1 Brighton.
You go get okay. You're going 3-1 Brighton. Sorry again, guys. Is it just me or Montreal's low?
Yeah, Montreal.
Montreal, man.
Yeah,
Montreal like he
Montreal
far
low.
from the phone or something.
Yo, the try at least I can turn up my volume now. But man, I stick.
Yo, that
And this
even
man,
I tell you, man,
and
it's
me
how
tell
hard
us,
for the
man,
comeback.
sound like he far from the phone. The man talk about sticking out kind of so. We sure sound like he from the phone, bro.
Yo, y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. I probably should have turned up my lights here. Okay, guys, the next game Manchester United versus Palace. Palace traditionally gives United trouble. They gave him trouble a couple of weeks ago. Are you expecting anything? Anything? Manchester United's home this time, by the way. Anything surprising
Them a
there?
blow a Palace, man. Them a blow a Palace there.
Okay.
I expect them to beat Palace this time. And not just do
Some
I
weird
expect them
Palace
to beat
now.
Palace this time around. Yeah, but not just I expect them to beat Palace this time around. The fact that they have Martial back
Oh
and
yeah,
him and there's much better chemistry up there with Martial and Rashford up top,
ability. Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's more fluidity in the play, as
yeah.
well as the fact that they're home and they are coming off of that victory in the FA Cup, or FA League Cup, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Carabao Cup. Yeah, so yeah, man, I expect them. Rashford just come off for 2 assists. Sancho back as well. Sancho played central
Yeah.
attacking midfielder.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
I was hoping that Memphis would have joined the show tonight. But he said he
mm,
can't make it. Super is going 2-0 United. This morning early, when I was going to work, I'm listening one of these podcasts, and well, Gabby Bungalow, he was going in on Anthony,
mm,
calling him 86 million fidget spinner, just does nothing really.
mm,
Um, is is it too early to call him a flop?
100%. It's 100% too early, and you're calling him a flop. But I think I saw some stat the other day that from if you're judging all the wingers from the time he joined the league to now, he's pretty high up there for chances created. Yeah,
We
he do the
can,
ton of,
we can
he's
have,
doing a lot of things where he would usually have the freedom to do in Eredivisie.
mhm.
But had the freedom over here. As soon as you get the ball, two man run upon you, and then man not turn up on you and allow you to do this ton of step over. If they have hit you, then man hit you. So that is still part of his adjustment phase for me.
Right. What Gabby Bangladesh was saying is that he's not taking his man on in terms of like going to the byline and getting his cross. Every
Mm,
time he gets the ball, he's a cut back,
yeah,
and sometimes he doesn't cross the ball. So it's like what's happening with him. Super is
So
saying
that
in
was
the
a right
comment,
shot.
I come in here. Let me just get this one in. Cello. Lots of the new boys coming in. Nunes, Anthony, Modric. We have to look at next season. All right, go ahead, Cello.
So that was a right, even against Arsenal. Like, like how Saka we run at a man and he cut and then go back and try cross some. When I all they play against Man U, right, the man don't realize all he want to cut him on his left foot now. So then do send it down line. Cause then he
so
can never
he
swing that
always look.
over.
He always look for shoot. That's a part of his problem. He's always looking to shoot.
You see, the
He,
man must cut off that robot piece
Right,
of
you
leg
just need
over
to
there. Cause
mix
then
up
he
his
not
game
never
a bit.
swing that. Anytime he swing that, he fall down. So it
yeah,
depends that he
he
not swing
always
that. So the man is sitting down there.
he always
Yeah,
look for shoot.
He
But in
need
his
time, man.
defense, right?
Remember that
The
was the first season.
Yeah, but here the thing, no sell that in his defense, right? The one thing that I think he gives that the other wingers don't give. I don't think there's a winger in the team that runs back and defends
Run
as
back.
much as he
Yeah,
does.
that's true.
He runs
That's
back
true.
a lot because I
Because
don't know if
against
you all remember
Arsenal,
the Arsenal game when I think it was Zinchenko ran through the midfield and played the ball to Xhaka and Anthony tracked the run all the way back
no,
to the edge of the
Zinchenko
box.
want to play the ball, give Odegaard, he chop the ball and push Odegaard off the ball.
Yeah, he tracked all the way back and cut out the pass.
Yeah, that's
He
one thing we
and,
can say about him.
and he does a lot of that. Just that offensively, yeah, he not really click yet.
click. Go ahead, Munch.
Yeah, I think his physique has.
Munchie is soft, it's soft. You're low.
You understand?
You're low.
Yeah, Munch, we can hear you.
I think his physique can be a part in it too. Because to me, looking at him, looks real weak. Maybe that's why he's not really taking on defenders and going to the byline because he doesn't have the strength to do a shoulder to shoulder. That's what I see from it, from watching him. Just
And
he,
Similar to Fabio Vieira. Similar to Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira no in on a body strength, so every time you get to me cut inside. You know, good on for try cross, no,
You
he
don't want
turn
that.
back or
You don't want
something.
that physical battle. To be fair, one of the
Yeah.
things I heard from one of these reporters close to Arsenal is that Saka and Martinelli they have bulked up. They spent some time in the gym over the off season.
Funny
So
enough, you even have to ask that. You remember the game against West Ham? Saka
yeah,
jibe the shoulder for Rice and take away ball. What a joke. Eddie and all. Eddie is probably the most impressive one out of all of them in terms of bulking up.
that's why you look like that man. Me go Bayern Munich.
But
Tell
just
you,
go
man.
best and the Bayern Munich, the dog. I tell you.
Shout out to Cancelo. We don't really do Bundesliga too much, but he got an assist yesterday.
Yeah,
He's probably gonna get 5 assists a game.
tell you.
Guys,
And he
did
get,
y'all give
and
score
he
line?
give you one. He had one right on a Manchester. He
Oh,
had
I
one
didn't
right
see.
on a Manchester. If the man is only good, the man will have in their face.
Well,
He had one
you
right
know
on a
that
Yeah,
Manchester.
in the DNA. You know that character in the DNA. What's the score line for the Man U Palace? And y'all said they would win, but score
I
line
said I said 2-0.
They go for Man
two
U 3-1.
3-1. What's the man?
2-0.
Think I want to be best, but looking at Manchester United stats, I think they won the last 10 home games.
Mm.
Then Palace now is a team Manchester club. Not only City now, Manchester club. You understand? Um, Man United will make 2-1.
2-1. All right. I'm gonna go. Yeah, 2-1 United.
I go
2-1 United.
2-0. I give them the clean sheet.
All right. So Brentford Southampton is the next game. To just the score line for that.
Brentford 2-0.
Southampton did some sort of business in the window, but again, same thing in terms of the adaptation and all of that. So, and Brentford already were kind of flying. They've had the little time off as well. Team
And
rested.
I think they're ninth, isn't it?
Yeah, team rested and everything. So yeah, I'm going Brentford as well. I go Brentford. Yo, the crazy thing is not a game like them. I when Tony does score a trick now. At
Check.
them kind of game, Tony does score a trick in that.
I had
Yeah,
our
And I will tell you,
penalty
but
and I
yeah.
foul.
So but I go I'll go 3-1 Brentford.
1-0 Brentford. 1-0. 1-0 Brentford. Super saying 2-0 Brentford. Go ahead, Munch.
200 but
2-1.
3-1, yeah.
What is it? 3-1 or 2-1?
3-1.
3. Okay. You don't know. Yeah, no, Joe. You don't know. Sell boy up, Cheer down.
Yeah,
The man I'm supposed to replace Eddie.
The man I'm supposed to yeah.
Wolves versus Liverpool, guys. Wolves versus Liverpool.
Shall I see this game here?
Mhm.
You see this game here, Shaq? Them man want revenge from the FA
Wait,
Cup.
what going on? What did you
Yeah.
That's Wolves.
Yeah, them man want revenge from the cup. Yeah. Them man come back at Liverpool in this game.
Uh, I heard somebody say it's not Gakpo, it's Gakpo. But he's another one. I think it's too early to just discard him like that. What do you think, Monty?
mm, I look at it. Okay, when I say uh
Ooh,
um I can say I pay attention to Gakpo to me, like he didn't know where he play, he didn't know what he's supposed to do. He can't find
Agreed. Mm.
maybe because almost every game the midfield switch up, the fullbacks a switch up,
yeah.
the attacking whoever you play in front with a switch up.
Switch up. Yeah.
Like to me he he not find the rhythm yet in the team, how the team's supposed to play, how he's supposed to play in the team. And for kind of feel it for him because when the likes of Diaz and Chata come back, like you don't know Salah can't get bench.
Mm-hmm.
There's maybe might be the one for lead the line. So to me, he can basically like down the pecking order. He can
But yeah, I
basically
feel like that would have been Bungie if you been coming while them man been fit. So instead of just being thrown into the hot water, you could have been taking time and work yourself and learn the system. Because I keep reminding them, man, no, yeah, Darwin Nunes a miss a lot, right? But yeah, I remember that little part there where him in there score, he scored like 2 games in a row or something.
Yeah.
He was coming off the bench because Jota and something back. Yeah, check. So he was coming off of the bench. So without the pressure, he come on games where Liverpool don't win, and that kind of stuff. And even more so now to see that Gakpo come in and Klopp basically prefer for start Gakpo than for start than for start Nunes. He still left Nunes on the bench. Yeah, check. But yeah, I agree with you the same thing. I think it's like not knowing maybe even where he did, like where he for play, because you come in today, you play striker or centre forward, you come in next game, you play left wing. Like you don't know what going on. And then as well, you're playing with a bunch of players that you've never played with before.
And it's not like if that Liverpool team is flying too to help him along the way.
To help him, you
I feel
understand?
like he has to, manufacture something for himself.
Yeah. But then the thing that's going against him is the fact that unfortunately he's had a few good chances dropped to him. And in each one of them, it looks like he panicked. Like he just swing his foot, like he just rushed to take the shot. No composure, nothing. Like the goal in the World Cup that he got from Memphis Depay. He take his time and set himself and place the ball into the net. That form of him, it just wasn't there.
I think we're gonna see. It's probably a theme that we're gonna see, especially because in light of Chelsea's recent spending spree, that the Premier League comes with a different kind of mental, like it's a mental block. Like you need to jump that hurdle first. That this is the Premier League, and then you start seeing players coming into their own. I heard. I'm not going back to Arsenal, but just a quick word. A lot of names are being bandied around from even our good friend at the bottom down here. This person should buy this person and buy this person. But we just talked about Anthony. We just talking about Gakpo. These two persons were flying in the separate league, well in the Eredivisie. And then they come over here and he hasn't translated. So this is what I think underscores the point that Jorginho was such a safe signing, given where we are now and what we need. Just for the
you can even use Nunes. Nunes been there going crazy. Right. Benfica.
Right.
You understand? He was being compared to Haaland. People were saying he might even be better than Haaland. And look at him now. Vlahovic was this big crazy thing. Vlahovic go Juventus, and he still get on goal here and there, but he's been nothing close to what he was. Even that guy there, what he named? I remember the year when Andre Silva actually had more goals than Haaland.
Yes.
And nobody was talking about it, and then man was saying like, Andre Silva might even be better than Haaland or whatnot. He just drop off the face of the earth.
So I mean, it's a hurdle. It's a hurdle that players have to get over, and I guess we'll see how well they can navigate that. All right, next game, guys. Aston Villa versus Leicester. Y'all know Aston Villa is one of my favorite teams.
Oh wait, no, hold on the shot. Everybody gave their prediction. Who you going for win that Wolves Liverpool game?
I don't think we did. I'm gonna go Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool.
I'm tempted to go Wolves. To be honest.
Wolves at home.
I just feel like not only is the team in a slum, bringing enough fresh nothing for help out the team. And honestly speaking, Klopp has not been helping the team in the media at all. Because this man in the media just constantly say all kind of nonsense. And you are as one team that's a fight to try for catch yourself. That didn't help you in no way.
Look like he's
Yes, sir.
giving up on the
Yeah,
season.
right. Yeah, you will try to catch yourself and try to find farm. You as a team will try to figure out what wrong, and your manager basically in the media, I say basically that he give up in a sense. You understand? Nothing motivational about it. But yeah, make it go Wolves because like Cello said, because that man probably want vengeance from the cup game as well. So maybe go Wolves. Maybe Wolves 2-1. Liverpool probably score first, and then Wolves come back and dent them too. That's how they've been performing all season.
I mean, I wouldn't even be mad. Cello,
But
you with
Sean,
that?
let me tell you something here. May go for Wolves 2-1. You know, I'm say may go for Wolves 2-1. Majority of the team and that organize and Liverpool play against Inter Miami and Liverpool 2-1 and never score. Them and them that them down 2 before half time and never score a goal. Look on the Brighton them also.
Yeah.
And you see them down 2, then like them the inner them. They don't give up anytime they down 2. So make go for Wolves 2-0. And Wolves will go
Treater in their face
fighting.
biting. Treater in their face biting so far and they don't win none of the game and them no. Brighton bang them
No, they don't win
twice.
none.
Yeah, Brighton bang them twice and then draw once. One of them in the cup.
3.
Yeah.
The first
You
game.
understand? So what I say that now, Wolves want revenge from that cup game. The man feel hard done by the way of them took the cup, knowing that they score a goal and never offside. And they say offside and then force the man into a replay and the man lose the game. And the game in the replay now. You know the man in Liverpool for blowing the replay. If try over just a little skill. The man the blow it on Liverpool. Because second half Liverpool start sick, but the man won by Liverpool the second half. But we go for the man for the win.
Alright, fair enough. Munchie, you give?
Wolves.
How much?
3-1.
Oh, nice game.
3-2. Yeah, that's not like an entertaining game.
I'll go for that type of score like in this Aston Villa versus Leicester. Feel like that game could have goals in it. Maybe like a 3-2 Villa.
Yeah, I'm going the same. But I'm going 3-2 Leicester actually, not Villa.
Leicester. What I mean, why though? What about Leicester?
It's not necessary. It's not even what about Leicester.
It has to come sometime.
Yeah, like I tell you, and not just that, like the last game they played before the break when they went down the 1 early and then they came back. But the game drew 2-2 because their man equalized. Against Brighton. You understand? And for the most part, they didn't really play bad. They didn't play that bad. And I feel like with Aston Villa, right? With Aston Villa, their chances to be had is just about putting the ball in the back of the net. But then Aston Villa also then after a period of time goes on this maybe 20-30 minute burst where they just at you, non-stop. They just at you.
Streaky. Yeah, they're very streaky.
Yeah, but then even with that, that's why I give Leicester, because when you play like that, Leicester have Vardy and Daka, two things that both of them fellas have, and even Harvey Barnes, two things all of them have in common is pace. So when you get that run, and you start running at them, you're attack. One ball over the top, you're dead.
I think Harvey Barnes is underrated,
Yeah. So Harvey Barnes to me is one of them bench players. I don't believe he's a player that you will put in your starting team that will give you much. Is a impact sub. Or man, you bring off the bench because you just need something different.
Go ahead, Munch.
Leicester threat, but it's got to put in consideration Leicester defense.
Yeah, fair.
To go against Leicester.
Man score home goal too.
Yeah.
Brendan Rodgers never feel the same back. Yeah, that's why I'm a can. Look here, Johnny Chance window, the man go buy a new centre back. Up to we kept the last message so to get it started, or even like a doing.
Yeah, I like them and he fall out. So she don't agree with Atletico Madrid for drawing upon a free transfer at the end of the season.
You see? What
And
about John?
Soyunchi is a good defender, so I don't know.
Did
Them
Albrighton get his
used to
move? He was linked with somebody on deadline day. Did he get a move?
Who?
Atletico. He left
Albrighton.
with Atletico for go on loan.
Oh, I don't think he left. They wanted Albrighton, and they were trying to see if they could give Leicester like some kind of small money and just take Soyunchi now. But that didn't come to fruition either.
Mm.
So yeah, so that's what
Albrighton gone to championship. I think Albrighton gone to some championship.
Gone West.
Yeah.
I think West Brom they were linked with. Somebody can just
Oh, I didn't even know that. I don't know that. That's news to me.
I heard
Albrighton
it
gone
on the
to
show.
championship.
Yeah, Cello, we hear you, but we can hardly hear you. You're coming in and out. Internet move really bad. Yeah. So next game,
even give my prediction.
Newcastle. We said
Uh, you win it. Aston Villa more, they more, they have the same 11. They know
Mm,
what's good for them.
true.
So Leicester, until Brendan Rodgers can show me that, yeah, this is my start 11. With this start 11 got played 3 games back to back. I always go against him
they
because
have the confidence.
Yeah, the man I miss Madison big time.
I think he's supposed to be back soon.
Yeah,
Yes, maybe he may feature.
yeah, they
Um,
missing Madison big.
but, Newcastle versus West Ham.
wait, before we move on, just to touch on Madison, let's see in the movement. Pep, Pep, gonna bring Madison in the summer.
Pep wants him.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think it would be a bad move. It'd be a good fit.
that's so say.
I mean, because I guess it's because Bernardo is going to leave.
Yeah, and Madison can operate in that role.
That and they say like he wants midfielders behind Haaland that can contribute to goals as well too.
Okay.
Okay, so before we get too far with this, before the summer comes, do you even want them to spend that money on Madison, wherever money it is? Because I know you will dictate for City who they should have buy and who they shouldn't buy.
Even one thing now, as me tell you, I just that Grealish thing, just yeah, but
I
money
have a
not
call of my name for.
money not an issue for City, and everybody know that. Especially summer gone, January gone, one man to bring in the January that young midfield, Maximo Purone. So that means
Mhm.
when we don't win the league, we get 100 and something million day. And more money that in the summer pan day. So no issue start for this summer.
Yeah.
One, what's up with them? When City do the overhaul, a problem.
Differently. Nobody safe.
Nobody safe, man. Nobody safe. When you see August, Jude Bellingham arrives in Manchester City to do his medical.
Sin.
On his way to Manchester City to do his medical.
Sin.
Pass his medical. Sign a 4 year contract.
Who?
He done, man. He done. Even
Well, the
the
last name you call it, go on?
Ben Chilwell.
Oh, you call me swear. Swear, Ben, why just say, like, well, you find me.
Next game, guys. I think Sellers does. He looks like he's moving now too.
Yeah,
Next game.
I connect my on my data, my turn on my hotspot and connect to my hotspot there.
Much you pay for the plan.
Thank you for your
You get
Yeah,
thank you for your sacrifice.
you get
brother. Yeah, me never pay on internet for the next 6 months. Me never pay on data for the next 6 months. Unlimited free call, unlimited data, unlimited
That's
text.
not like Todd Bowley.
Me
No,
tell
I
you.
tell you, me never pay up for the next 6 months. But just what? Because that phone they can't gonna show good and Samsung they can't gonna show good. That's why I'm gonna use them.
That just
Well,
should say that
Samsung may use. You
may
probably are
not.
outdated Samsung. What is the joke?
No, ma. My A10S.
That
Hey,
don't make sure you not rock with none. So come on, we expect. We
you
expect.
should change and you give for my AHL. Fellas, Newcastle versus West Ham.
Mm.
Newcastle versus
Newcastle bring the garden.
yo,
Bruno.
but not just that. That's an interesting game because I feel like no
Oh,
Gomares
Bruno. Yeah.
and one that ain't big difference because he control them on midfield.
So that means that Declan Rice take over.
It wouldn't be surprised, to be
Hmm.
honest. You
I'm
check
going West
my
Ham.
feel
I'm
like
going West Ham.
Gomares key to it. This might be the first game them and lose
I'm going West
in a
Ham.
while.
You go West
West
Ham 1
Ham
none.
2-1.
West Ham 1 none.
Yeah, that may be more realistic, you
That
know.
might be yeah, facts. Facts. I was thinking the same
Reason
thing.
why
That
I say
might be
West
more
Ham 1
realistic.
none. Reason why I say West Ham 1 none because yeah, Newcastle go out to West Ham here, and you can be 2 things go head to head. Yeah. And then they miss chances after chances. And West Ham go just get 1 goal. And after them man get that 1 goal, they man start kick everything out of London Stadium. Everything. Everything they
Yo,
man kick out the Stratford.
just a small note, no fellas. You see, Brighton may have, I'm not wishing bad on him. Brighton may have just messed up. I'm not saying that it's going to be that way. Messed up Caicedo's career, you know. Because when you just and looking at West Ham, yeah, I remember last year the fee they were calling for Jared Bowen was 50. Talking about Jared Bowen make England team and so. And
Yeah.
now West Ham not doing well. He not doing well. You don't even hear about Jared Bowen.
But yo,
First
in the
time you
defense,
hear
no.
about it,
In the
right? I when he
defense, no.
scored
The
the 2
last
goal on
few
it.
games, no. The last
Last
few
few
games,
games,
in
he
them,
come
I hear who run things, no. So you
right.
catch yourself, man. You catch yourself.
So I'm just saying sometimes in football it's all about timing.
Yeah,
If
you're
you
right. But I believe Caicedo safe, man. That man say Caicedo don't go and sit down and talk with the coach and so and whatnot and everything. Everything set and he done back in training, fully focused and everything. And I don't know, just when you read up on him and you listen, like you read up about him and so he seem like the kind of guy that that would affect. He just come back in and just do what he have to do.
a quick one though, I come in there munch. How do you think you would feel? Let's say they play Arsenal in 2 weeks. How do you think you'd play? How you feel playing that game?
He might look nervous, but at the same time too, doesn't even put some proper lick on them and make I go and make yo. Yeah, what? Soon as someone window open, just put in the request. I don't want an Instagram post.
So
Just
just
send
knock
them the letter.
knock one we name Odem Wingy. Remember before Odem Wingy get the chance for the man to drive down to his new club.
Yeah, man, I don't know how I go on.
Think this time we supposed to go
Yeah.
and somebody up murder.
Not that one Abba. Up on the plane and go Barca.
Hey, the documentary you kill me. That man say, wait, you know he's in Spain, right?
You check.
Who? Abba. That's right. That's why he also did Chelsea now.
You tell them, boy.
Above a bench. Monchi, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, with the Jared Bowen Caicedo comparison, reason I wouldn't really look at it
I
that
wasn't
way.
really making a comparison.
No. Okay, I know. But listen to this. When I mean, okay, there's still a comparison because with Bowen now, we know Bowen when he was talked about is because of his performances, scoring, assisting, the hype.
Right.
Caicedo isn't that big scorer, big assister. You understand? So goal contributions isn't his forte. So coming back to the team, even if he doesn't score or assist, his presence, his movements, his ability to break up the play and all this stuff will still be there. So it's not he coming back and then his performance is going to drop because he's not scoring or he's not giving the assist game after game like he used to before that little transfer saga there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the comparison. So
that Newcastle West Ham game is the last game on Saturday, by the way. well, lunchtime for us was different timing for
Mm.
Cello. We say 2-2.
Yeah.
No, with Newcastle's conceding 2 goals.
What do you mean? As we say now, Bruno, that midfield. Hey,
I hear you, but I
Yeah,
mean,
Bruno,
but
pivotal to that midfield.
the defense is really good though. Batman, even big man, the man say Dan
Bruno,
Burn supposed to play basketball.
but Bruno controls that defense in terms of being in that midfield. Joe Willock, Joe Willock can't do that kind of midfield
Yeah.
performance Bruno can give.
Okay. Well, I
Not
guess.
just that, I don't see them having anybody else there. Like it's one of no matter who they put there, they're gonna sacrifice one of the two things because Bruno Gomero is both good defensively and offensively. You know
Yeah.
them line breaking, line splitting passes and so on, dinking that right ball over the top and so on. No matter who they put there, they're going to either lose something defensively or something offensively. So I just feel like you know,
And then I
Then they
don't
really have much replacement there. Then they
yeah.
really have
To be
much
honest, they
replacement.
don't.
That's why then
Yeah,
they
they
try
don't.
get my boy from Chelsea, Gallagher. Because them know,
Gallagher,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
anytime one of them midfielder they gone, are in trouble.
But you know what? You know what I would do if I was Eddie Howe? I instead of trying to look for another midfield to plug that gap, I play two strikers. Play Isaac and Wilson. Outscore them.
Fair. That makes sense.
Hang them. If they must score two, make us score three. That's the guy. That's how I would look at it. But I think this next game is a really interesting game, and it's not City game, by the way, Monchi. Nottingham Forest versus Leeds. Both of them on the wrong end of the table, but have made signings. Nottingham, I think they said these 2 windows, summer and January. I think Nottingham has signed 28 players.
Murder.
He's now just brought in Weston McKennie. Of course, we know his pedigree. I'm leading towards Nottingham. Also, I should just say, has been on a license a mini run because I think they're up to what 13th now. I think they're up maybe about 13th or 14th thereabout, pulling away from the relegation zone. I have a sneaky suspicion. Nottingham won there. Kalen Navas, hopefully he keeps. Kalen Navas clean sheet.
You keep man because my boy injured man. Then keep them first try to keep it injured.
Henderson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah. Yeah, Henderson out, apparently.
We are see. Anybody
Me
agree with
go,
me?
me
Nottingham,
go for
no short for Nottingham.
me go for Nottingham 2-1. Nottingham 2-1.
2-1. You're Nottingham 2-1. Where's the one chick? You roll with me too?
But I'm going to go on the fence with this one, boy.
At 1-1 draw.
A draw, but I can't. It's not going to be 3-3. Either the 1-1 or the 2-2.
The reason why I go for Nottingham, like Nottingham at home, them are an easy team when they won.
Mm.
You understand? They go show a fight when they won, but Leeds go score.
Oh, Bamford is back though.
Leeds go score.
Well,
Mm.
Leeds not now Forest. Me think Leeds will lash them now. Nah,
Yeah,
gonna lie to you.
I think I will change my prediction.
May go
Yeah.
Leeds 3-2.
Oh,
Leeds 3-2.
2-1 lead.
Nottingham 2-1 at home.
Mm. Yeah, this is tough. This is a tough one for me. You see, I like these kind of games. I like these kind of games. I believe. Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I
I
just switch
saw.
my no, I just switch my phone. No, the phone battery is dead.
I saw two of Joe just now. I was wondering what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so let's get this thing set back up where it's supposed to be. Get a man over this side. And there's the housekeeping matters. So yeah, I was saying this one is a bit a little rough, but I'm leaning on Bamford. I'm leaning on McKennie. and I'm leaning on what's his name? That the left winger, Nanto. I think is how you pronounce it. So that's why oh yeah, I'm leaning towards Leeds. I'm going for Leeds. I'm going for Leeds. Yes, I'm going to go for Leeds. Yeah, that's my final answer. My final answer is Leeds.
Yeah, me go
Munchie.
for Leeds too.
Okay, yeah, just go back.
Either 3-1 or 3-2. Somewhere there.
Yeah,
Think them
yeah.
man go lash them. And then, yo, that's the thing. Not now Forest and all them man bring you so much man, right? Me even think Cooper know he best 11 up to now either.
Well,
So all of
John
that.
Joe kick and bone his back. John Joe kick and bone his back. Every John Joe play.
But that's we see that's the problem. So them not gonna man.
Yo.
And then if somebody talk to John, just John was too hard now, the boy will come one and
Me
kick
tell you
down from here.
fighting. John Joe want
Facts.
fighting.
So,
And then go fear that John Joe me say I touch you want fighting. I
man,
want
that man the really crazy with ball head now. Really crazy. Fellas, Tottenham versus Manchester City. We can remember, was it like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago? Tottenham famously went 2-0 up. Wasn't it like, yeah, it was 2 weeks
2
ago.
weeks
It's
ago,
like the
yeah.
middle of January. Tottenham went 2-0 up just before halftime, and in a matter of about 10 minutes, City wipe out that lead and end up on that there four by the end of the game.
But
Um,
here the thing with this game is sharp. The difference
okay,
between this
do it
game
sound like
is
it's
the
just something
fact that
like
them play at Tottenham Yard and Manchester. I don't think they've ever even
okay.
scored a goal there, right? Tottenham for some reason, even if consistently, even if City beat them at the Etihad, for some reason, I like anytime City go them my yard, them man just lose their farm. So if we're going based on history, I would say either a draw or a Tottenham win, but I expect City to win. And like this time around, I expect City to win. But it's just one of those games I wouldn't be shocked. And typically, Son, when every time before they play this home game, typically Son scores a brace or a hat trick or something before the game. And Son just score one brace.
Joe, you're okay, bro, then start there, right?
Yeah,
Munchie,
typically every time
are you
before the game, Son score one brace before the game before. I don't know why it is. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, every time City go there in my yard, like he just no go according to plan.
and
But then I think Antonio Conte is going to be out because he has
yeah,
some kind of issue, so he have to go do
yeah.
surgery. Yeah, so the assistant go on the touchline. So maybe even that, maybe the players might use that as motivation to play for Conte.
Joe, Conte never do no surgery. Conte do so too much. You do that too much with daddy. That he do. He's stressed out, so you do so.
Yes. For all the people that are wondering, we're talking about wiping your
It's
nose.
scandalous.
We're talking about wiping your nose. I just want everyone to know
It's scandalous.
the
Munchie, and give me your
the
time. Come
views
to you,
shared by
bro.
this young man are not of the island fans,
Not
media, or
one thing.
anyone else on the
But
panel.
me work full nose now. You see what?
All right. Okay. Tottenham, they brought in Pedro Porro. I think that's his name.
I think that's a huge signing.
They also brought in Dan Juma, who was going to Everton, and then the man make a U-turn and realized
Man,
they
don't take pictures so and don't go shake Calvert with Hannah.
So, but I mean, he not start anyway.
You never mind to know. The man drop Harry Kane in the middle tomorrow. Harry Kane like he want play deep line striker. I go pick up ball from there. So probably that's why the man bring in a man because that man they go tap up there. You know, come way back there and collect ball. So better man, you know, see Harry Kane in a different role.
But he can play wide and Son maybe Son move into the middle and then Son and Kane interchange. Like
But this game,
the thing is now, Pedro Porro,
our
fullback that takes a lot of shots now. He creates a lot of chances, but he also takes a lot of shots. He had a couple goals already this season for Sporting before he left.
Well, Joe, he can take all the shots that you are now. We never play them again now.
Facts.
No, ever. Before Munchie, you know what, Munchie, you go. Give us your take, and then we'll do predictions and to close out.
Okay, yeah. The last time City scored against Spurs at home was in 2018.
Yep.
That's a big worry. But the
Yeah.
difference is I have Erling Haaland now. You see me?
You see
Erling
me?
Haaland here. So
Cello.
right
Yeah.
now, I'm afraid. And as I always say, you see when City are chase and City are chase and yeah, them big games that come up where it's a must win. By some way, some farm, you can grind out. City can grind out the win. And, but now like you can real tricky. You can real tricky. You can full of goals. One thing
Yeah?
you can
Yeah.
definitely you can full of goals. But as I say, I will push for close the gap. So me
Who you trying to close the gap on?
eh?
Who you trying to close the gap on?
The league leaders,
Remember
The
now.
8.
Remember you get 8 points behind now. You get 8 points behind.
And just saying, last week or 2 weeks ago. Oh, well, before Arsenal play a game now, they're gonna be 2 points. They don't know the pressure. How about
You
some?
get eight
How
points
about some
behind.
8 point pressure?
no pressure. Yo, you can
No pressure.
8 points behind with 10 games to go. And if by Saturday I'm be 8 points behind with 18 games to go, like for real, that it can't be no pressure.
But you see, that's what I'm saying. You see how I funny? Two
No,
points of pressure, but
no,
8 points gap and half pressure.
no. But listen, for once, I wasn't the one who was pushing that. It was Sukwa. And
Okay,
two,
sir.
you can understand why because yo, as Joe said, the worst person for her to chase you at Manchester City. So of course the pressure there because the whole world don't know. Yo, City been there doing it before, and it just a matter of time, Jack. It just a matter of time. So as I say, I can just hold a second,
Let me.
wait to the summer, and just come again.
If you weren't a City fan, Munchie, how would you call this game? Well, can you even take off your City hat? Are you capable of that?
I just did.
Eating that by the City shot. So even when I said,
I just did. As I say, the last time we scored against Tottenham, didn't yeah, the 2018. And that's gonna be cheeky, but I'm gonna say this time, my Erling Haaland. So he will be the difference. You understand? So I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna steam on them, but them niggas steam on me.
Mhm.
But I believe and I know we can make the win. It's not gonna be pretty, but we come out
but
victorious.
I win the game.
Yeah.
Your fellow City fan has a different take than you. 4-0 City and knock that waist there.
Yeah.
He's confident.
Never said Monty Moore, I said this to you. This is
Oh
for
my,
you.
oh gosh, Joe.
No, this is for Monty. Yeah. If he happen to lose, yeah. If he happen to lose, by the time I play upon the 15th of this month, you're about 13 points behind.
But
You're
what you
about,
said?
no, I'm going to be realistic. You're about 11 points behind. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't be realistic. If you happen to lose against Tottenham, me bank Everton. That is 8 points a year. I may play before you again the next week.
The next game, yeah.
Yeah. That is 11. I hear. Yeah, Aston Villa. That is an easy game. Yeah. But me just say, because it can happen. It can happen. But me just say, by time me and you play, it can be 11 points now.
With a game in hand still.
Be
With that
8.
game till we play.
And when I bang you, it can be 8.
I say, if you bang me, it can be 8. If.
Oh, when? Yo,
Yeah, give me the glass back of a white behind, you know. You are
Boy, he say it seems like Seller telling us his dream. Good thing he now come true.
not players need partners. Not for the summer. 6 points out of the title race don't go to City. So I have to start accumulate the rest points and from the rest.
Okay, but Munchie, why is that banter?
It's not banter, it's just facts.
Wow. Okay. All right.
So here,
Okay.
if I
Let's make a deal.
if I
Let's
reach
make
you,
a deal.
if I
You want
reach
to make the deal?
7,
Me you
then
can
we
make
do
a
2
deal.
games
Me
them
you.
are still at 5.
Me you can make a deal. Eh?
Good match, Joe. Good match.
Arsenal. If you don't get 3 points on Arsenal this season, yeah, you're banned from Island fans for the next year, for the whole year.
No.
Wait the man. You, listen the man, you no comment, you no come on the show, you just watch the show, you no comment. Deal?
For whole year?
Yeah, for the next year. The whole you no
So,
comment,
you
you
can't
no
ban
come
the
on the
you
show,
can't ban
you
the
just
fan
watch the show.
favorite.
Yo, the City, we already have City fan shortage, bro.
One bulletproof brain man ban the show, you want ban the man.
No, bro. No. Yeah, I mean, no, but Cello, think of some kind of other terms. Something else. Because this man believes he's so confident.
You have to wear one Arsenal shot.
Ooh.
So
For
yeah,
every show for a
You
month.
have to wear
every show next term. You have to wear Arsenal shot for every show next term.
They're wicked,
If you're gonna get 3 points on
No,
Arsenal.
okay, let's not do everything. Let's do from the start of the season till December. Munchie, do you agree to those terms?
They're wicked.
No, shot. Me
Or-
no man, no, shot.
Just
Me
pay
want
it.
to sign some shot.
Okay,
Me
just
want to sign something.
Boy.
So I have proof that Munchie signed.
the
I mean, the
line.
clip will be here. The clip will be the stream will still be on.
So
The
just
video is-
if I don't get at least 3 points from Arsenal this season. That's what
Okay,
I said.
yeah.
No, that's not
If
what
you
he
get at
said.
least 3 points on Arsenal.
3 points from Arsenal.
Yeah, this season, yeah. If you don't get 3 points on Arsenal, out of none of them 2 games, yeah. You have to wear Arsenal shot from the start of the season till December. Deal?
Yeah, of course.
Everybody here, remember Anna Harvey alone here says so no.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Look,
More, you want more? Good night. You want to be a part of this little wager?
I have to give Munchie and come back, man. So Munchie, and if you get the cheap ones, what he have to do?
Yo, you have to wear a City tam, a City shot,
All that, bro.
and your name must be Manchester City is 6 points giver.
Man City have what? What said the name be?
Imagine this is my 6 points give or something like that. That can't hold it, but we'll fix it up. We understand that. We understand. But I think there's a lot of terms though. You want them to wear R kind of something.
Why do we one shot and you want the man put on all somebody?
No,
Wicked boy.
terms, no. I give my terms. It's up to him. If he's so confident that me can get 3 points, he should accept. So confident.
Me accept. Because me know I can't get 3 points. Me accept.
Okay.
When you're ready, if you know you don't have the dollar for pay for your phone. So when you're ready, the money pay by the
Let me tell you something here. You spend Canadian, me spend pound. For my money more than for you. So humble yourself.
Hi.
Humble yourself.
What the hot boy?
About that.
Humble yourself.
If you had dollar for pay for your phone bill for a good internet, when the time for purchase the shot and the time, if you need a little boost, I can Western Union the money for you. That's all I'm saying. And
I will tell you. No, I will tell you. Make sure you don't buy your Arsenal shot and put on right there.
Okay.
Buy them next week, please. Buy them next week, Jack. Buy them next week.
We wonder if you not put in consideration, but don't grab you and clap you already for the season. Just a wonder.
Even I name you, I never bring that talk in the panya.
I just wonder.
I never bring that talk in the panya. Daddy don't gone. Daddy no valid. No pints in the daddy. This one you will count.
Okay.
This one you will count.
Hey. Chuck, I just hope we call uh, what is it? Zoom,
StreamYard.
StreamYard can have a long name there, please. Try.
I'll me tell you, buy your Arsenal shot next week, please.
That's all, Chuck.
More
And
than the comment.
don't go missing and say, oh, somebody TV phone.
Somebody TV Wi-Fi back.
Listen. My name, you know, if one phone down, my 3 phone.
Oh God.
Two
Hey,
iPhone.
even one man boss Joe.
I will tell you, Jack.
My 2 iPhone and Samsung. I'm tell you, my 2 iPad too. 2 iPad. So that I will tell you, my plenty more than one. So I can communicate from many different devices.
That means you can sell one, forget to buy the shot on the top.
I never sell one.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
We really can't believe you agree to this step. We can't believe you.
Of course, I agree to him. Because me know what me know. Me know about for my team and me believe in the for my team. The only reason why you want to agree with him because you don't believe in your team as much as me believe in my team. And me know what for my team capable of.
Marcel, at 2016, the last time you get a cheap points from in the league now. 2016.
It no matter.
You no matter?
No matter.
Okay.
All right, so by that, hold on there.
Wait. You see, he talk about last time the last time he bang Arsenal every cup 1904. And he chat 1904.
But this is what I'm saying then. But then Munchie, Joe, let me talk to Joe, because me and Joe can talk. Them man too dumb at talk. Joe, look at why you remember how Munchie said last time I will get 3 points for he 2016. The last time he scored goal in Tottenham, I went.
Yeah.
So by his own admission, he not scored on goal this weekend.
It seems so.
But here, the difference is what?
Yeah.
Okay, but the difference is the Arsenal team 20. Not like if it's the same thing.
No. Okay, this Arsenal team.
Okay, so you played this Arsenal team before.
This crap Arsenal team stronger than the Arsenal team of the Van Persies, the Fabregases, and the going down that line.
You know, bang no Arsenal team, you know, Fabregas.
As a collective.
No Arsenal team, you know, Fabregas like that. So go ahead, you bang no Arsenal team plenty when Fabregas and City. No call me that.
I'm trying to remember you City. Fabregas.
When City first started to make it in the Premier League, Arsenal done a father part now. Every season, Arsenal our best attacker for buy one new midfielder.
This is Arsenal best team since I'm gonna tell you. This is Arsenal best team since when I bring in Ozil, when I just bring in Ozil. Yeah, these are the best team Arsenal.
I feel like Arsenal wasn't a team even when we brought in Ozil.
But
because bring in Ozil and I never had a striker.
Yeah,
when I bring in the striker now, I had a back line. When I had a back line, I had a goalkeeper.
One big each window, either summer or January.
Just kept getting it wrong.
You see Monchi shot. You can't talk about Monchi in them bio. Say yeah, Monchi always. This is one of the best Arsenal team in the years, Monchi. One of the most.
I think Monchi will admit that.
Together team. One of the most disciplined Arsenal team in the years.
I mean, statistically, it's the best Arsenal team since the Invincibles. Statistically.
Right. Even better than the Invincibles. We have this team have more points than the Invincibles.
Yep.
At the current stage.
Okay, I love that. So the team ready, the team strong, the team, better than the Invincibles. So
we didn't say that. We didn't say that though. Don't try to put words in our mouth.
Better than the Invincibles.
You think so?
Points. That's what you guys said in terms of points.
Oh, we said
the points. That I would say statistically, based on the amount of points we have at this stage of the season, the team is on a better run than the Invincibles. The Invincibles, the only thing the Invincibles had over us was that they hadn't lost the game, but they had a lot more draws.
Yeah, Moy says we're gonna be humble soon.
I'm better offense.
But our humble now.
Alright.
There's a confidence in our team.
No, I'm like, yo,
I'm not
real,
bro, from the job now, me tell you, if City wanna down and pass, are we? I'm the best, I'm only surprised. Because like Munchie say, They've been there before. They've done it before and whatnot. But again, looking at the FA Cup game and looking at how City has played this season and looking at how we're playing, I just feel like the same how we give them the credit, they don't give us the credit to look and realize like, yo, this is not the same Arsenal team anymore.
Oh, come on,
Especially that guy down there. Especially that guy down there.
Question. Let me ask you a question. From now to the end of the season, as you know, the points as it is, Munchie, I want you to answer first. Arsenal stays fit. City stays fit. Do you think you overtake Arsenal?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we say Settle.
So, and up even now with this little 5-point gap here, me see City a pass Arsenal. The signing of Jorginho here, me no love Jorginho. Yeah, me no love Jorginho, but Jorginho bring little more experience to them bunch of players. Yeah, bring little more experience in the dressing room, little more leadership in the dressing room. And see that little leadership, that experience, that they can play a big part in Arsenal winning this league. Watch and see. I'm not a fan of the signing. But let's all be realistic.
Yeah, leadership and experience in the Champions League winning, not Premier League winning. So
winning is winning, sir.
Yeah. Experience in a winning in general.
In a winning. I'm not talking a Champions League. The man a natural winner.
The man win Euros. The man win Champions League, Europa League. Man winner.
You wait for the year.
Me
man come third in the Ballon d'Or all in Sunday. The man a natural win the country. You see, sometimes you just talk by us. All because what the man they Arsenal say not to find and some just to say this and that. Just give the man facts.
Me not be bad. The truth when he never win the league before. You have to use man like a Zinchenko and Gabi shoes. You can't use Jorginho. Why you got what experience? Like first thing man show me a Premier League medal. Why how you win the league? Show me experience.
The man has experience as a winner. The man win plenty a major trophy.
Not Premier League. That's my
man. I know why you pay triple this now.
Alright, so okay, let me get in more idea. Hopefully Joe will come back in just now. If we're talking about that City team have plenty of experience, so that means we're good. Montreal, the chat stripping it. That's what Jolly will say. I wanted Joe to come in, but I'll answer. I'll answer before. I'll answer until he comes back. Okay, Joe, go ahead. Let me go and get my dad today. Joe, you answer. What do you think on that? We will
if both teams stay fit.
Yeah, both teams are fit.
Because that is one of the things that plays in our favor the most. The fact that we've been consistently playing the same starting 11 throughout the season, and we've been fortunate enough not to have any injuries, so we haven't really had to change anything. So you have the same set of players that play week in, week out. And the chemistry is basically at max. You understand? What we were missing is the depth on the bench. We've brought in, make 3 signings and the bench suddenly don't look so garbage anymore. You know? Because Smith will come back for injury. Just imagine you have Gabriel, when you talk about bench, you talk about Gabriel Jesus at this time, because he just look for come back for injury. Nelson just come back, you bring in one experienced player like Jorginho. That benefits from the fact that you have Ben White that can tuck in. So if I need to give party and break, and Ben White that can tuck in and help you. Saka track back, Martinelli track back. You have one Zinchenko that can cut in and help you because he lacked the pace that party would bring. But in every other aspect of the game, in terms of interceptions and so on, Jorginho almost just as good as Partey. Yeah, check. And to be honest, I think Jorginho has a better playing them long distance passes and then passes over the top. I think Jorginho is better at that than Partey is. So for the things that he's weak in, I think the team is already set up in a particular way that actually benefits him and helps him. So, but to answer the question, if both teams stay fit as is, for the rest of the season, I don't see them catching us.
All right. Yeah, I agree. If both teams stay fit, I think we'll comfortably win the league. I'll even go a step further. I think we'll comfortably win the league if both teams stay fit. Okay, go ahead, Munchie.
If both teams, okay, let's put in this. If City go into top gear, like 2017, 2018 top gear, Arsenal stays fit, City go into the top gear.
I don't wait, say if what?
City goes into their top gear. For all no, for the whole season, no, City didn't even City reach third gear.
Okay, so you gone back to a 2017 City. You know what? Go ahead. You finish your statement.
That's when that's what I've been always saying. Experience and been there and done that will come into play. Because, okay, you see that little game, I'm not saying City can't drop points when they're in the top gear. But you see that little game against Newcastle, you guys, games like that, City grind out the win. Like a 2 points that you guys drop, City would get 2 points there when City is in top gear. I'm telling you.
You see how go on bulletproof brain. Because bulletproof brain. Hold on this cello. Let me get this one here. Bulletproof brain. You see how they go on? You look on the Newcastle result that are grind out. But you know, look on the Liverpool one that are grind out. You know, look on the Man U one that are grind out.
Two teams that you also lose to.
Go again?
You look on the Brighton one that are grind out.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's so many games that the Villa game, right? That we grind it out. So you look at you this past, even the Chelsea game, it was comfortable, but of course it was just 1-0. You look at these games and you try to pick out. You try to pick out. I can't believe you do that, Bunchy. I can't believe you do that.
When we top gear, when you know City in the top gear, every week, you know, first thing when you see City play, you know, watch the game, first thing you ask, how much City win by? That's what I'm talking about, right?
You can't talk about the City.
Tell me, Malaysia.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know why you're taking us back to 2017. You're talking about 2023 City.
The City are different City. The City playing style different.
Hold on, one at a time.
That City manner that everybody literally anticipate City will reach again. So that's why I bring back the 2017 because that's the farm where City just they steamroll every single bite that everybody. When people hear them play City, they're like, oh my.
But here, even though they steamroll when during that exceptional farm when they go Tottenham yard, they get blue.
But Joe, what me say now, Joe? Listen, what me say.
Just remember. So as I said, if I go in a high gear, that just simply means you get blue weekend.
But Joe, even if you go in a high gear, you can't compare this City team to the previous City team and them. This team are totally different. Them playing style also change. Your team are different team partner. And I see games where you can't be vulnerable. Yeah, I see them time and time again. And everybody realize what people pick up on when anytime they play against a team and they mark out Holland, you're not a team. I see them more than one, more than two, more than three.
Before you go, Munchie, let me just get the comment. Hold on, Munch. I mean, it's going to take. This is more saying. I mean, it's going to take determination from both teams, and I mean in different definitions for both teams. So it will be interesting. Why them grind out against Everton? Julius and Milgusha. Arsenal team gonna have determination to win and go all the way. Young talent deserves to get a trophy. Munchie have issue with giving this team the credit. That's fact. 100%. That sounds like a hater to me. Man City gonna, and more saying, this is the last one we have here. Man City gonna be looking at it different as we believe we can go and win again and go from the view of experience. Okay. So there are a couple of things to unpack. More is saying, okay, both teams are at the peak and they're going to go toe to toe. And City is going to do it from an experience point of view, but Arsenal coming from a hunger point of view. I mean, none of them, nobody on our team have won no Premier League, really. But I mean, we have had some FA Cup winners in our team, but all them man young and hungry. The other side, the flip side of it, City been there and done that, which is what Munchie's trying to say. But I know Munchie's taking us back to 2017. Jaleel saying Munchie, it sounds like you have an issue with giving Arsenal credit, and that sounds like a hater to him. Is that a true assessment of who you are, Munchie, and your mindset towards this current Arsenal team?
Why? I never hated Arsenal. I will never hate Arsenal. I have nothing against Arsenal. Everybody never wanted banter Arsenal. Not even from Facebook. He never wanted banter Arsenal. I'm nothing against Arsenal.
That's kind of unfair.
But you talk like a hater.
Right? But my thing is, and I'm sure a lot of people can attest to this, when everybody see, Arsenal is going to be the one fighting Manchester City for the league, where's the people say, congratulations, Manchester City, on winning the league?
This was like August, September. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's like, yo, Arsenal had the experience.
November,
What to say?
January.
Munchie.
Yeah, that was far again. That was far.
Munchie, let me answer this question. Has Arsenal as a team progressed?
Of course. Big time.
Can they win the league?
There's a slight chance.
Yo, we rate you. We rate you, bro. Okay. Let me continue the comments. Munchie, you're a great one, bro. The man them lead the league, and you just have Ark and the song for say, brother. As of now, Arsenal is doing a Leicester, we would say. So gotta give credit where credit is due. I think that's a bit off. Here what? Me even want them for win. But dog, the man never play good. Simple as that. Slight Arsenal to get credit, man. And of course he exclaims down there. Guys, we gotta wrap up. But final comments, guys. Final comments, and then we close.
I'm going for the camera down here, boy. I want to look for them on G. I'm looking frightened there.
Oh boy, we want to see that. Joe, where you say you got the I don't want to see the tick one now.
Yeah, I mean.
Yo, okay, you see, and I was going to touch on this. Now we can make this be the last point that we make. I think this is one Leicester. Bro, stop that. Leicester was 50,000 to 1. Arsenal odds were never that. And I think we do Arsenal injustice when we say it's a Leicester. Because, of course, like Julie is saying, rightfully saying, we were never in that Leicester position. It was unexpected. So I get it from that point of view, that it's unexpected for us to be in the position we are now. But then to compare us to a Leicester, nah, I think that's foul.
Yeah, because it's foul because of the fact as well that when you check it out, Leicester, like you say, was the odds of 5,000 to 1, right? With Leicester. But you would say that most people expected that, okay, Arsenal will come back a little better this season and fight for top 4. The surprise is just everybody expected an improvement based on what happened last year in terms of losing the first 3 games, then going on that run, almost making top 4. Quite frankly, choking top 4.
Is he batchy dead because of choppiness you chat? Even before no you chat choppiness.
Quite frankly, choking top 4. So everybody expect, okay, Arsenal get improve and come again next year. And then man go probably make top 4, and continue them progress. What has surprised everybody is the fact that we've come back, and instead of making that small step that they expected, we've taken a leap. So instead of coming back and just fighting for top 4, we've come back, and every challenge that they've expected us to lose, everything that they've expected to put a spoke in,
That's fine.
found a way to get through it.
Yeah.
Probably the first game we dropped points was probably the game that nobody expected us to drop points, which was against Southampton. And that was because at that point the team been exhausted. I mean just play well.
Remember we dropped versus United before.
Yeah, we dropped points. But then but then even that in terms of history, we don't typically do well at Old Trafford. So yeah, we looked to be the team in better form. They expected us to win, but it wasn't a big deal because I'm not accustomed to do well at Trafford. But then I think the surprising game was when we went and we drew with Southampton. I think that was the surprise. Because remember, that's the same month we had like a game every 3 days for almost the whole month. By the time we got to, because of the stuff with the Queen and so on, by the time we got to Southampton, the team been exhausted.
Man, we played like 8 games in like 13 days or something.
Like a bit more, couple more days, but yeah, we played like in our short space of time, like game every 2 days. Straight. League Europa, non-stop.
Yeah, sell all your final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Arsenal go win the league. Okay, what nobody say. Me lead now, I'm gonna lead straight to the end. Anybody believe different, tell them put their money where their mouth they.
Alright, so since you're so confident, we're gonna go out on this. And Joe Mana bring in this one here. Cello, how much points we win in the league, right?
Let me just tell you, Arsenal, I pick up 52 points from 57. Yeah.
Yeah,
They win the lead. They win the lead here. They win the lead by about 6 points. Because then go win game too now. I'm not count them, they go come up now, but I win the lead by 6 points.
Yo,
the 6 points that I win the lead
Joe,
by
Joe, you want to smoke?
Joe. The
What
6
you say?
points I win the lead by. Yeah. I City 6 points.
Hey, shot here, Messi. Me look at different than you. And you know, I don't want that. I want to do 2 things. Me would have like for either win the league by 1 point or win the league by goal difference. Just because
honestly, bro, my heart can't manage them somebody.
No, just because I know how much you kill them.
Yo, anyway, Jolly, say screen, we can't die now. Well done for the boy. The boy keeping receipts.
Hey, look.
The boy keeping receipts. Okay, you see, Joe, but I lie, bro. Me can't manage somebody. Me no want to go into the final day. When the final day come, you want to just watch the other team and then see what going for second, third, and fourth down there.
Yeah. Vibes, yeah, real
The
time.
final day come, Wolves have a line up for me walk out in my championship shot.
That's sounding good. Munchie didn't get to give your final thoughts. Final thoughts, it's 30 seconds though. Go.
For me, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Starting from when?
No.
10 seconds ago. 20 left.
So here, Missy. Manchester City win the league. Arsenal just understand that they will come second. Come again next season. But so unfortunate that next season, a lot of team get did. So they got to spend at least maybe 300 more million. Because City can splash the cash with the overhaul. Chelsea don't rebuild. So you get even more difficult next season. So feel sorry for Arsenal. It was a good fight, but yeah.
All right. Well, you see, I love having these shows because it makes the weekend's games more intriguing, and then it makes our Monday show. I even look forward to it more. So, guys, we come back on Monday, God's willing. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Cello. I do the ever.
The 8 points behind Monday.
The ever headstrong. The ever headstrong bulletproof brain. The one and only Munchie. We see you guys on Monday. We out.
Thank you for watching Island Fans. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when there are new videos and updates. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and like us on Facebook. Island fans, for the passion of the game.